Solomon was the Shulamite woman. Giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, Shem Kakodash. I typed in the word Shulamite. It's in Song of Solomon 6, verse 13. Return, return, O Shulamite, return, return, that we may look upon thee. What will ye see in the Shulamite? As it were the company of two armies. That's spiritual right there. So the Shulamite woman, as these Christians say, that is talking about a woman. So I would say this is Solomon talking, with saying, "Come back, O Shulamite woman! Come back, O Shulamite woman!" And what ye see in the Shulamite, as it were the company of two armies. So this woman's gonna come back with two armies. It's obvious the Song of Solomon is poetic and prophetic. Let's do this. I'm gonna take the word Shulamite. Shulamite. It's from the word shalom, which means peace. Peace. Solomon is shalamah, which is peaceful. Shulamite, the perfect or the peaceful. Solomon was considered a perfect man and or a peaceful man. This is why the men of David wanted Adonijah to be the king, because he was a warrior like his father. Solomon was not like a warrior type. He was more like a philosopher, so you can understand. The heroine lover of the Song of Solomon, Song of Songs of Solomon. Now listen to this. Shulamas, peaceful, with the article always prefix, making it a pet name. So it's a nickname. The Shulamith, and check this out, an epithet of Solomon's queen, Shulamite. Usually explained as adjective of people feminine, Shulamite, with articles as noun, Hashaya, heroine of songs, Song 7 and 1, twice in verse. Shulamite from what is this? Shawanum, as Greek, compared Nebatean, proper name, feminine form of saying, peace. Shawa la lam yath, the maiden who is celebrated in the Song of Solomon, Cantor 7 and 1, but may be taken for the gentle noun Shawa na nam yath, for the town of Shunem is by Bios called Shulamite. And this, on account of the article, seems preferably this may be taken as the feminine form of Solomon. So when you say the Shulamite woman, The Shulamite woman would be Solomon in a prophetic form. Let's come. Let's go over here. Let's go to Songs. Let me go to Songs. We'll do it this way. Songs 1. See, this is all poetic. You know, and you know that this is poetic. Like when you go to what is that? I believe this 8th chapter, could be the 5th. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me do this. Let me do this, and I'll come back to 1. Spiced wine. Okay, Song of Solomon 8:2. Let me go to the first verse. Oh, that thou wert as my brother that sucked the breast of my mother. Now, if this is all literal, the Song of Solomon, this guy is saying, I wish you was my brother and I'll take you home so you can suck my mom's titties. Not talking about that. The mother is referring to this knowledge. And the brother is referring to the fact that you're my brother, meaning you are a yoke fellow, Paul said. When I should find thee outside the truth, I would kiss thee, meaning you would use your mouth to say the words to make that man become a brother to you. Yea, I should not be despised. When we tell you the truth, you should just accept the truth. I would lead thee and bring thee into my mother's house, who would instruct thee. So he finds this guy in the street. He says, oh, I like you. Oh, I like you too. I'm going to bring you to my mother's house. And the first verse says, so you can suck her titties. This is why you Christians are not spiritual. You don't have spirit. The Most High didn't give you eye salve for your eyes. So you see everything as a logical thing. I will cause thee to drink of spiced wine. Now, the spiced wine represent what? The knowledge of the juice of the pomegranate. I'm going to jump down to the 4th verse. I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, which is us, that ye stir not up nor awake my love until he please. In other words, you don't go out and get physical with nobody. Your job is just to go out there and teach this truth. You got these other black African groups, Panthers, whatever you want to call them. They want to take up arms. You can't take up arms against this man. This man will, first of all, the arms that you take up, Esau made these arms. The Most High, Isaac blessed him with the arms, with the sword. So he's a master of the sword. He's a master of the arms. So anytime Jake put up a group to try to get physical, they always get taken down. So what does this mean? I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, meaning the men that woke up to this truth, that ye stir not, nor awake my love, which is the Most High, until he be pleased. In other words, you keep pushing his word until the Most High decides to come and deliver us. Now, some Christian scholar will break this down completely wrong. Let's go to Song of Solomon 1. It says, now this is not part of the scriptures. This is part of the scriptures. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon's. It's addressed to the Song of Songs, which is Solomon. These are Solomon's songs. So he says, let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for thy love is better than wine. That's not the Shulamite woman talking to Solomon. That's Solomon talking to the spirit, the power on high. It says in Psalms 2 and 8, around about the 8 verse 7, you can start at 7 and 8 verse. It said, kiss the son lest he be angry. Don't mean to go up there and kiss him. It means to get this information. So this is Solomon talking to the Most High. So Solomon is almost playing the part of a woman, and he wants this man, the Most High, to love him. Doesn't it speak about the groom coming back to get the bride? Aren't we the bride, both men and women of Israel? Aren't is not the 144,000 part of the bride when the bridegroom comes? You're spiritualizing that open. And the reason why you said all that is because when you come down to the 5th and 6th verse, I am black, but calmly. And the word there is, I believe, is wa and beautiful, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. The word Kedar is Quadar, which means dark curtains, son of Ishmael. Kedar was one of the sons of 12 sons of Ishmael, so he was probably darker than all his other brothers, the descendants of Quadar. And let me go to the root of the word Quadar. Let me just check something. Okay, the root of the word Quadar is Quadar. This is 869:38. This is 869:37. Quadar meaning dark. Let's go to the root. Quadar, a primitive root. So Quadar stemmed from the word Quadar, to mourn, be dark, to be dark, to grow dark. Now it does mean mourn, as a emotion, you're mourning. This has been my darkest day, but it also means dark as in the color dark green, dark yellow, dark orange, dark brown. The curtains of Solomon had to be dark brown. So it's talking about color. So let's come down here. Jeremiah 14:2. Yahweh mourneth, and the gates, the leadership thereof languish. They are what? They are blackened to the ground. Yes, if you want to go into it, it does mean to mourn, to be depressed. But it also means in the form of color, unto the ground. And the cry of Jerusalem is going up. Like I said, if you want to get technical, you can say, yes, it means to mourn. But when you come back to this scripture here, in where did I go? When you go to Song of Solomon, okay, it says it right here. Quadar. Bear me for a minute. Quadar, dusky of the skin or the tent. Quadar, a son of Ishmael. Quadar, black skinned man. Ishmael named one of his sons Kedar because he was most likely darker than his other brother. They were all dark, but he was darker. Anyway, I'm going to say shalom.